Welcome back to the channel, folks. So today we have diagnosed a problem. I'm going to show you what the problem is. I'll re-diagnose it for you and then we will change it out and then sort it out. So this is my 25 horsepower Bigfoot outboard 4-stroke engine. We attached a little rev counter to see if it revs I'm getting. This little rev counter just sits onto the coil. It just wraps in the coil the coil lead. As you see down there, the little red wire. Somewhere on that plug lead here. So we just but our engine is only running at 2,700 revs. So there was a few options. It could have been the oil pressure switch, which is in here. If that doesn't get a reading, it doesn't allow you to rev over 2,700 when you've got load on. Or it could be the water thermostat, which I think it is, because we've diagnosed it as the coil. We will start the engine and I'll show you if it's gone on. So it sounds good. As you see, it's sitting just under, it's about 14,000 revs. We're getting plenty of water going through it. So I'll show you if it is gone on with the engine. So this is how I managed to diagnose it. So if I take off a plug lead, it will stall. Put it back on, tuck off the other end, it won't stall. So then you move them for like 1 to 2, 2 to 1. Repeat the process and you'll see that the problem has moved to the other cylinder. So that's gone back to the coil. So the coil in this case is around here. All the way around here. In here. Right, get better. In here. So I've got a new coil. I'm going to be changing that out as well. And I'll show you that the hopefully it doesn't persist. It's me from the rev counter here, this red wire wrapped round. So we will show you how it works. I'll get I'll get my cameraman to hold the camera. A bit closer. Right, so if I take it off, spark plug 1, engine dies straight away. Right, so we'll put it back on. Make sure it's right on. Right on. Try and keep the camera straight. So we'll start the engine. We'll put it to number 2. Engine's still running, but the plug leads off. So if I put it back onto number 1, it must be getting a spark, but not a big spark. So we'll change it over. So both plug leads off. Go. Right, we'll swap them all up. So that is now spark plug lead onto number 1 and onto number 2. Right, so you can that side. So now I'll start that again. Start the other. Again, we'll remove number 1. This was, in fact, yeah, number 1, so this was the one that was the problem. when I pull it off. Engine doesn't run right. Put it back on. You must be getting just a little bit of a spark. Tack off number 2. Engine dies straight away. So that's why we've diagnosed that it's a coil. So we will now change out the coil, and I've got a new coil here, so we'll change out the coil for a brand new coil. So I'll change that out. It's only 2 10mm bolts and 2 little connectors. Change that out. We'll do the same process again, and we will diagnose that it's the coil. So yes, we'll replace that and then we'll get back to you. So we'll just remove the 2 screws for the coil, and not the best this nights, as you can see. Alright, come on, typical Peterhead. So I've got the old coil off. Need to get the plug leads through. I've also disconnected the rev counter. Right. As you see, quite a simple double coil, 2 leads going to it. This might be a problem as well, so I've changed that out as well. So that's all done, and this is a new one, brand spanking new, hot off the line. So, and I've also replaced the little coupling. Right, hold on. This needs to be back through here. And yes, that rain is getting heavier, but we'll follow it through. Right, so connect the wires first. 1, 2, right, beautiful. Right, that ends through here. Right. Try and get them. Lovely weather for ducks. Right, we'll get the bolts in. The bolts is just 2 10mm bolts. Sorry, 2 8mm bolts. You're looking at, well, right, tighten these up, make sure if this is an earth as well, so they need to be tight anyway. And yes, there is water running off my chin, my back's soaking. The joys in here in a beautiful workshop and the boat out of water, but there you go. Right. Right, all tight. Right, so swing the engine round so you can see from the plug leads is. Okay, now it's easiest way to do it. Right, plug leads. Top cylinder and bottom cylinder. Doesn't feel right on. Check it. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. So I'll lower engine down. Hopefully it will start. Right. Let's start it. Do the same process of starting off each lead. So we'll do the top end first. Top end's off, running, not very well. The next back on. Now do the bottom end. Oh, and it stopped. Okay. Okay, alright. Right, start up again. Again, we'll tack off the top end, back tack off the bottom end. We started slowly running. A couple of days we'll put in the tester. I do hear a spark tester here as well. Aye. Right. Let's move away, it's not running right. There's a bit near there. So I've now got in my spark tester. And you can see a spark, which we do. Turn it off and check the spark on the top end. So that's the bottom end. And the top one. That's in it better. Right. Start that again. You see the bonnet spark here as well. Most of them is getting bonnet spark new. That'll have solved my problem of 2,700 revs. Connect that on and I will redo my rev counter. It's just not hard to do, because all you need to do is take this little red wire, wrap it round any of the plug leads 5 times. So wrap it around 5 times. 1, 2,
3, 4 and 5. Tuck them all together so it's all bonny neat. Then you wrap it around this end a couple of times. Take a trusty wee tie wrap and you just make sure it's nice and neat. And then you just make sure that's on the thing, and we will go for a start. And it's now sitting at 1200 revs, which should be about right on idle on one of these things. So I think it could have been the coil back that was backed in. As I'll say, I'll rev it up, which maybe near enough fuel, or I could be might be a bit of water. There. Okay, so she just keeps cutting out bits. I think it's because there's water. So we did get it running after all. Sitting at 1300 revs. We'll get a wee rev up, look. Adjust the idle screw a bit. It is still raining, so to adjust the idle screw just a little bit. No, she's alright, she's still running. So we're going to cut a night here, guys. We'll see you in the morning. So I hope this has helped. Hopefully it's worked. We're both soaking. That's a good loon helping us out in the rain. So we'll get it all bottomed up, and hopefully we'll test it out tomorrow. Hopefully there's not going to be rain tomorrow. And so we'll see you in the morning, and hopefully that's fixed our problem. And if it isn't, back to square one. We'll be looking at another solution. So yeah, we're thumbs up food. So yes, we'll be challenging in the morning. Hopefully it works, and we'll get back to you.